Why do you get anxiety when you look up to end of the day your credit card bills? What does that shows? You are getting anxious that because you have already spent more than what you earn. Okay, that's why you're very much anxious, and now you're figuring out that how can I pay this particular bill. For example, if you're earning around 1 lakh or 2 lakh rupees and your credit card bill is around 3 lakh, 3.5 lakhs, now you're more anxious that hey, the credit card payment is due in the next 5 days, and you're very much anxious that I don't have enough money. Because this also says something towards money. The energy which you're passing out to the money is anxiousness. At the same time, it says that you're not respecting your money. Because if you're respecting money, you would have not taken this kind of a decision. For example, it might occur once in a lifetime that you have spent that particular money just for an emergency, which is for your health related or medical emergency. But actually, none of them, they spend it for a medical emergency or emergency. 99% of the time, they just spend it something which is not required at all. Not for a medical emergency. So this shows that the way you are dealing with money, because you are not respecting money. Because if you are, let's suppose if you are you care more about your son or daughter, or maybe your mom or dad or anybody, or maybe your wife, you are aware that where they are going and where are they right now. Isn't that true? So similarly, when you are spending that particular money, you need to be more. Why are you anxious when end of the month, when you're seeing that credit card bills? Because you end up disrespecting money, thinking that and spending anything, and end of the day you don't know where all the money went, because you disrespected the rule. You disrespected, you don't know where this money went. So what is the energy what you are actually sending to the universe? What is that energy which you're sending it to money? Hey money, I just don't care, and I just spend whatever way I want, and even I don't know how much time you are going to be with me. So if this kind of then attitude when you are sending, definitely you will always be anxious, because money love making you anxious, and money don't want to be with you, period. And that's how you end up being anxious by looking at the credit card bills. And let me give you one tip. This is a bonus tip, and the moment when you understand this particular thing, it is very much important. Credit card is not for people who are not disciplined with money. That's right, the credit cards is for rich people. But you know what happens? 99% of the time, the poor, broke, middle class, upper middle class, they end up using that credit card, and they target it the company target it very well, because they know these people are not disciplined, they are not going to pay on time, and when they are not going to pay on a time, they will hook up with all the interest and everything, and they will start recovering the money. But the people who are very much disciplined, they know how much they have spent, and they will never spend too much more they earn. And at the same time, they know that if 15th is the due date, they will make sure that they are paying it on or before time, that is on the 10th of the month. So that's why you end up being anxious by looking at your credit card bills, because the energy, the money energy which you are sending towards the money divine is not respectful, and that's why you are getting anxious and you don't know where the money went.